G'day gamers, welcome to New by Design. Gonna be doing a video here on Assassin's Creed Origins where we're gonna be checking out the ancient tablet that is in Tomb of Djoser. At least I think that's how it's pronounced. Anyhow, you can see we're gonna start on the north side and we're gonna go down into the basement. In this guide as well, we're gonna show you basically all the hidden stuff in here because it doesn't make sense to do a separate guide for each of the different stuff. There's actually 4 silica that you can pick up in here as well, in addition to about, I think it's 3 loot treasure sized items. Anyhow, so first thing you're going to do is you're going to go into the left here, you're going to grab a hold of this, I guess, shelf, you're going to slide it over to the right here, and then you are going to go ahead and continue right on down here. Make sure you have your torch up, obviously, because if not, it's going to be extremely difficult. Then you're going to jump through here. I've already looted the silica out of here, but it's going to be right sitting on there. It'll be obvious. It's a bright, huge, or a huge chunk of like rock that's glowing orange kind of color. Then you're going to go down in here. You're going to go right over this rock here and continue your path all the way down to the bottom here. So I wouldn't actually recommend going to the left. I went to the left here, but you guys can do it later. There is a piece of silica here, but we do have to come back into this area because you actually go through this room to get the tomb thing there. So anyway, guys, you're going to go back over into this room over here to the left. So basically, if you're going down the stairs, you would just go left, or you can still follow this either way. You're going to go through this crevice here. Once you get through the crevice, there's going to be another one of those kind of shelf things here. You're going to grab onto it, pull it back here, and then behind this is going to be kind of a loot treasure sized item. It's not the actual tomb piece there, but it is a loot treasure sized item here. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up before we continue on here. As you can see, again, as promised, loot treasure sized item here. We're going to pick it up, get a regular sword, nothing too exciting about it. But either way, like I said, it doesn't make sense for me to do a separate guide to show you how to get all these items. Again, there's a little hidden area back here. So to get to it, you're going to go over here, smash these jug things here, slide underneath, and then go right on over here. As you can see, there's a piece of silica, and there is also 2 loot treasure sized items in here. You can see one of them I'm going to be able to pick up the dual swords, and the other one is just going to be a piece of carbon crystal kind of thing there. So anyhow, now that we got this, we are going to go back into the other room where we picked up the previous piece of silica here, and to do that, we're just going to kind of go in the same way. I tried to open this door, it doesn't work, so we're just going to go right back through this hole here and make our way back through in this crevice here. Once we get through this crevice, we're just going to continue basically straight on here, and we are going to work our way back to kind of a hidden door, which I've already broke and sliced the video in here. So you're basically just going to go up to this part here and then smash it. Once you smash it, you're going to be able to get through, and I'm also kind of just looking for stuff as I'm going through here. So this part's going to take a little bit longer. As you can see, just to the first left here, you're going to have another loot treasure sized item here that we're going to pick up, and it is going to be a sickle sword. Love the sickle swords. A lot of them cause bleed, which is pretty fantastic. And just because it's fun, I'm going to continue on to smash stuff. So this one right here, I kind of screw this one up. I'll get back to this part here and how to get into this room just at the very end of the video. I apologize right now for screwing this part up, but that's how it goes sometimes. Anyhow, like I said, I do promise that I will get back to that for you guys. And we are, in the meantime, just going to continue to go over towards the, I guess, tomb kind of piece here. Watch out, there is a couple cobras in here and they might snap at you, so just be careful about that. Either way, you can see we are going to pick up another piece of silica that is hidden right over in the corner, and we'll get to that area afterwards there. So once we pick up the silica, I mean, again, I guess you could do this in any order. This is just the order that I chose to get it in, and I would recommend that you follow it so that you don't get lost. Again, you can see those little scarab beetles kind of going through here, so it's kind of a clue that you have to smash something here. I kind of struggle with this room trying to figure out why that it's here, because it doesn't make any sense to me, and I don't notice that right off the hop at the bottom, there's like one of those little piece of inspection pieces or whatever where you interact with it, and it's like a little shield. Anyhow, I'll go ahead and do that right quick, and then we will go on, and finally, we will get to the tomb, which is, again, scarabs are kind of crawling here, so we'll smash it, and you can see the piece of tomb, or whatever you want to call it, right here, and that is where you get this tomb piece here, guys. So technically, the purpose of this video is to find this, because that's the main objective of this part, but I figured, and I hope that you guys do appreciate that I've showed you the other areas here, because I know myself, when I go through all this kind of stuff, I want to find out where all the loot is, because it doesn't make sense to go back a second time. Anyhow, you can see we've got a trophy as well, and we are going to go ahead and get the last piece of loot, which is kind of in the area that I said I messed up at the start there. So we're going to go ahead, go back out through here, and there's also another wall kind of where scarabs or scarbs, I don't even know what they're called, they're hiding here. So you can see it's just a rock, so there's nothing in there, but we will go ahead and back and get bit by a cobra here nicely, so that happens every now and again. kind of like lighting them on fire when you're in here, just because they're kind of a pain in the ass and they poison you. So I figure, you know what, why not burn them? Anyhow, guys, you can see we are almost done here, almost done. Just gonna pick up that last piece. And there's kind of an interesting trick to it, and I haven't seen this yet myself in Assassin's Creed Origins, and that is basically you have to swing something to break the pot behind it. That is the only way to get into here, and you wouldn't think that. It seems almost like a mechanical abuse kind of thing, where you can swing behind it to grab it, but either way it seems to work, so we'll go along with that, and you can get yourself a nice piece of purple loot here, which is going to be a Predator bow, which is a pretty fantastic bow. Anyhow, guys, I hope you guys found this video useful, and I hope that it helped you out. If it did, I sure would appreciate it if you guys had hit that like button. If you guys are struggling with anything in Assassin's Creed Origins, please hit me up with a message in the comments below, and I'll see if I can get a video out to help you. Alright, guys, thanks for watching.